It wasn't your enemies that broke you. It was your reactions. Your reactions to silence, to being left out, to being unseen, unheard, and unchosen. They didn't defeat you. You defeated yourself. Every time you let your emotions speak first, you were just reacting. To everything. What they said, what she did, what they didn't do. Your whole life. One emotional chain reaction. Triggered by approval. Hijacked by fear. Every time you flinched, they got stronger. Every time you overthought, they gained control. And the worst part? You thought your emotions made you real. You thought feeling deeply made you awake. But the world doesn't reward how deeply you feel. It punishes how poorly you manage it. You weren't taught emotional control. You were taught emotional performance. Validation became your dopamine, and dopamine became your master. You chased hits, notifications, replies, her attention, their approval. You were angry, but you didn't channel it. You were hurt, but you didn't study it. You just reacted, escaped, reached for something that would make it stop. Scroll, text, escape, fake progress. Dopamine taught you to feel without questioning, to crave without confronting. And it's not just addiction, it's obedience. You became obedient to your emotions, and you called it being human. You only learned this truth the hard way. She didn't just leave. She replaced you, like a password. They didn't just forget you. They remembered you as the weak one, the emotional one, the one who cared too much, too loud, too soon, and suddenly, you stopped defending how emotional you were. Because now you see it. Emotion didn't make you real. It made you readable, predictable, breakable. You weren't being vulnerable. You were bleeding in front of wolves, and your softness wasn't intimacy. It was ammunition, and they used it. Now you sit in the silence differently. You don't want them back. You want your power back. So what do? You don't stop feeling, you start filtering. You don't deny emotions. You deny them authority. You sit with them, name them, then silence them. You let logic win the war. Your feelings started. You learn from Marcus Aurelius. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. You understand what that means. Pain is not an event. It's a perception, and you can outgrow it. This is the new code. Discipline over drama. Observation over outrage. Structure over spirals. You don't perform pain anymore. You process it in silence. You don't respond in real time. You respond in right time. Let them post. Let them panic. Let them drown in their performance. You've seen what emotion really costs. Now, you choose stillness. Now, you operate differently. They say you're colder. They say you're distant. But you know what it is. You are calibrated. You feel less because you need less. You say less because you owe less. You chase less because you see more. Emotion is the enemy. Not because it's weak, but because it's loud, and you've learned to move in silence. Where once you needed comfort, you now require clarity. Let them scream. Let them guess. Let them call it cold. You don't react. You rebuild. You don't seek closure. You create distance. You don't need to be understood. You need to be unshakable. Emotion is the enemy. It used to own you. Now it warns you. You don't fight it. You outlive it.